Hey guys, it's Wolf here. So we were just with my girlfriend. We are in this kind of like a holiday slash holiday. I don't really know what it is, but we are just having fun because we are making money online and we have investments. So last year I made over 300k. Okay, so we are just having fun here and also making money at the same time. So we were just looking at we were looking at finding the biggest earners in our country, and we actually found a person who made like he makes like 60 million a year. It's euros, so it's like what it's 70 million USD a year profit, you know. So 30 million taxes. Crazy stuff. Anyway, so we were we were going to their mansion, but actually the mansion they own so much land that we can't even see their mansion. Like you have the driveway to actually to the mansion is like, it takes like 5 minutes to drive to the mansion from the gates. Okay, and there are gates, you can't get in. So I would love to have you, because what I learned is that you want to see visually what you want. So basically I want that kind of like apartment. I want like a mansion with and huge lands and stuff like that. It's very important to visualize what you want. A lot of people don't talk about this because if you think about what separates animals from humans, is humans can simulate the future. We can think and visualize what's going to happen in 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, and so on. But animals kind of like just live in the moment. They can't see to the future. So it's the most powerful skill that you have to think about in the future. And a lot of people in these markets is that they think about short term. They think about the money right now or tomorrow, and that's actually a mistake. That's when you're not tapping your full potential. The full potential is in the long term, because that's the potential of humans. And if you look at the markets right now, tons of people are like, okay, what's going to happen today? You have these charters who draw charts and stuff like that, but that's actually not the point of uh, on how to make crazy money. It's the projection of the future. That's where the money is, because that's what separates us from animals. Other animals are in the markets trying to make short profit and flip profit, but that's actually a fool's mistake. I have made also that mistake. Anyway, so last year I turned 500 into 300k. By the way, if you want to learn more about my strategy and stuff like that, you can check out the first link in the description and join the Golden Ticket newsletter. We have still 16 spots left. Okay, so it's a completely free, so would love to have you there. Anyways, this is a Cardano price prediction. Excuse me, I wanted to just the first introduction here. If you're new to my channel, I want to say that I don't want to talk about the price first, because I think that the understanding the concepts on how to make crazy money is better for people. So that's the message that I want to bring. But now I'm going to go more into price prediction. So I believe that Cardano is overvalued right now, because if you look at the on-chain, there's not much happening there. There's literally no happening then. They are delaying their upgrades. And I've been in crypto since late 2016. I remember seeing Cardano here and looking at them, and they were promising smart contracts back here. So it took them 3 to 4 years to make the smart contracts, and right now they are not even working still. Huge red flag. Huge red flag. So I think it's still overvalued right now. If you look at the logarithmic chart here, you can see the long term. So it's 2 to 10 cents. And by the way, you can't find a video like this anywhere else on YouTube. No one else talks about what I just talk about. I know that this won't get the most clicks. I know that this won't get the most hot. I know that this won't get the most comments. No, but I know that the people who understand what I'm saying here will get immense value out of this video. So what I'm going to teach you is the linear versus logarithmic chart. No one talks about this. So basically you have linear chart. So chart is representation of the price action, visual presentation, and linear chart is addition. So you add 1, 2, so 0.0, so 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, and then $1 and 1 cent, $1 and 2 cents. So it's you add, okay, and that's why these charts they are good for short term but not for long term. Logarithmic charts are better for long term because they are multiplication. So you are 0.01 times 10 is 10 cent. 10 cent times 10 is $1. So you can see here more of the long term action. So here is actually the true bottom for, well, the true bottom is 0, but it could go low as 10 cents from here. And if you look at macroeconomics right now, there's the Japanese yen and bond. So basically Japan has so much debt that it can't repay, and the interest rate is becoming larger than the the revenue from the taxpayers. Then we have the war, we have supply chain issues, we have gas problems in shortages in Germany due to Russia. We have supply chain issues. We have USD inflation. We have euro crisis. Um, what else we have? We have the housing markets are just over leveraged right now. People are buying with leverage or on credit. Very not good sign. I think that we are already in recession, because if you think about like last 2 quarters, pretty much just downturn. So you know, I think people are in denial. So yeah. Anyway, so that's my thoughts about Cardano right now. And if you like what I'm talking about, and if you want to learn more in-depth stuff, you can check out the Golden Nugget newsletter. Would love to have you there, but only if you like understand what I'm saying, that and you understand that what I said is kind of like it's not necessarily the whole truth, because no one knows no one can know with certainty what's going to happen. But if you take the macroeconomics, the probability of we going down a lot further is very high. So I bet on the probabilities, Yeah, I don't want to bet against. Like, think about if you have only 1% of winning chance of winning. Like, think about like lottery. You have like 0.00000000001% chance of winning. You are betting against the odds. That's why people who bet on lottery lose, or gambling. So it's not something that I do. I like to take a more sophisticated approach and study from the richest, wealthiest man in the planet. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm not going to drag this any longer. Thank you so much for watching, and see us at the Golden Nugget newsletter. And peace out. But I think that, by the way, in general, cryptocurrency technology is just so far ahead of for example, money and stuff like that. So smart contracts, legal stuff like cryptocurrency is here to stay and win. But 99% of the projects are going to go to zero.